What if I told you, you're wearing a crown right now, even if no one else can see it? In the bustling city of New York, nestled between towering skyscrapers, lived a young boy named Max. He wasn't the smartest, he wasn't the most popular, and often he felt invisible. Kids at school ignored him, saying he'd never amount to anything, never make a difference. But one stormy night, as Max drifted off to sleep, feeling small and insignificant, something extraordinary occurred. A soft, shimmering light filled his bedroom, and he heard a gentle voice whisper, "Max, you already have a crown. You just have to believe it." The next morning, Max woke up feeling different. There was nothing new on his head, but something had changed inside him. At school, when he noticed a classmate struggling with a math problem, he offered to help. When the new kid sat alone at lunch, Max invited him to join his table. When his teacher looked stressed, he left an encouraging note on her desk. And here's where the magic truly began. With each act of kindness, Max felt a little taller, a little braver, a little more special. People started to notice him, not for his grades or his clothes, but for the warmth he brought into every room. He didn't wear a golden crown or fancy robes, but he carried himself with the dignity of a true leader. Soon, classmates who once overlooked him now sought out his company. Teachers began to see his potential. And Max discovered an incredible truth. His crown might be invisible, but it was absolutely real, forged from compassion, empathy, and the courage to be kind. Max's journey teaches us that true royalty isn't about palaces, riches, or fancy titles. It's about how we treat others, especially when no one's watching. It's about standing up for what's right, even when you're standing alone. The invisible crown isn't something that's handed to you on a velvet pillow. It's something you nurture and grow from within, with every choice you make to spread a little more light in the world. So here's my challenge for you. Wear your invisible crown today. Kids, look for ways to make someone else's day a little brighter. Parents, remind your children that they already possess everything they need to shine like the royalty they truly are. Because the truth is, our world doesn't need more people obsessed with gold and glitter. It needs leaders who wear invisible crowns woven from acts of kindness, threads of empathy, and the unshakable belief that every person deserves to be treated with dignity. If you ever find yourself walking down a busy New York street, you won't see castles or thrones, but you might just spot a young boy standing tall with kindness in his eyes, proving to everyone around him that true royalty isn't measured by what's on your head. It's defined by the size of your heart and the impact of your actions. Remember, your invisible crown is always with you, waiting for you to recognize its power. It grows stronger every time you choose compassion over indifference, every time you lend a helping hand, every time you stand up for someone who can't stand up for themselves. In a world that often feels cold and uncaring, your kindness can be the warmth that changes someone's entire day. Your smile might be the only one they see. Your words of encouragement could be the push they need to keep going when everything seems impossible. And here's the most beautiful part. The more you polish your invisible crown through acts of kindness, the more it shines, not just for you, but for everyone around you. It becomes a beacon, inspiring others to find their own crowns, to recognize their own inherent worth and potential to make a difference. So the next time you feel small, overlooked, or unimportant, remember Max's story. Remember that you, too, are wearing a crown right now. It might be invisible to the eye, but its power is very real. Believe in it, nurture it, and watch as it transforms not just your life, but the lives of everyone you touch. Because in the end, the most powerful kingdoms aren't built with bricks and mortar, they're built with kindness, one invisible crown at a time.